brake pulling to one side. Even though brake pulling is a general term used, there are varieties of pulling like running pulling, brake pulling, acceleration pulling, steering wobbling, etc. As seen in the last video, force F acting on the wheel at C produces turning moment about the kingpin axis. Point O. Turning moment equals F into D. In normal running, turning moments on left and right wheels balance each other. Therefore, vehicle moves forward in straight direction only. But if there is difference in either force F or offset D, then wheels turn left or right. In normal running, force F is small, but during braking it is much higher. Also, time lag in application or release of brake is important. 1. Running pulling. In this case, vehicle, instead of moving straight, continuously moves towards left or right, causes A. One-side brake binding, B. Difference in offset. One-side brake binding. If vehicle is come after long drive, touch both side tire rims and check whether there is difference in temperatures. One side higher temperature indicates brake binding on that side. Adjust brakes and check whether wheels are free. If there is bearing play, the wheels will be free in jack-up position, but in jack-down position brake liners will be binding. In this case, wheels can be rotated by hand on jacking up because weight of hub, drum, and wheel is less. But in jack-down position, weight of vehicle is on the liner and brake is jam. Once wheel is rotated in full speed, it continues to rotate for a long time. This creates impression that wheel is free. But it is rotating for a long time due to its high inertia. Use of hook and weight method is shown in our earlier video and shown in figure 1 can clearly show whether brakes are binding. Difference in offset. If left side and right side offsets D is shown in figure 2 or different, it results in running pulling. Sometimes, wheel rims of different models are used thinking that they are similar, but actually they may have different offsets as shown in the figure 3. Even a small difference in offset causes running pulling to one side. Also, damaged or worn out suspension arms, bushes, etc. can be cause of the problem. 2. Brake pulling. I late application of brakes on one side. B. Difference in braking force. Inequality in adjustment of brakes can cause brake pulling to one side. Final braking force on both sides may be equal. But even slightly loose brakes compared to other sides causes delay in action. Remember that even 36 km/h means 10 meters per second. It means in 1 second vehicle moves ahead by 10 meters. Therefore, delay of even a fraction of a second is a serious matter. Also, variation in linkage adjustments and oily or worn-out brake linings on one side can cause difference in braking force. 3. Acceleration pulling. If one side brake arm is sticking, then there is delay in full release of brakes. If brakes are applied and released and then immediately vehicle is accelerated, then wheels all of a sudden turn left or right. As explained in the last video, there is an offset D when seen from the front of the vehicle which produce equal and opposite moments to turn the wheels. But since these turning moments balance each other, vehicle run in straight direction. But if there is difference in force due to late release of brakes, wheels turn left or right, in city traffic this is bound to cause damage to vehicles in adjacent lanes. Brake arm sticking may be due to not properly greasing the brake arm or not taking proper precaution while pressing in needle roller bearings, which are very delicate. To prevent this, proper tools should be used for fitment of needle roller bearings. For steering wobbling, causes eccentric or oval brake drums, bead excessive play in tie rods, drag links, steering box, etc. C. Oscillations in suspension gets transferred to steering wheel. If shock absorber is not working properly or wrong type of shock absorber is fitted, then it can result in steering wobbling. Point to remember, in case of complaint of brake pulling, find type of pulling, 1. Running pulling, 2. Brake pulling, 3. Acceleration pulling, 4. Steering wobbling, it will make diagnosis easy. Thank you for watching this video. In case you need any clarification, feel free to write your comments. Subscribe to the channel to learn many secrets of automobile with Praveen Shinde.